Alright, hey guys, SHEDETECTOR here. So we are at the beach and I have the Nokta Double Score out here with me. I've got the Nokta wireless headphones, I have the Nokta pinpointer, I've got my super awesome leg holster here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I've got my leg holster all geared up and ready to go. I've got my new Nokta finds bag. I'm liking it so far. I like all the extra pockets because I've got all my stuff. So I've got my digger gloves in this little pocket for now. I do have the Nokta the Double Score manual. I have the manual for the headphones and the pinpointer just in case I need them. I've got my scoop. This is my T-Rex scoop out here, and it does have the carbon fiber handle, so it does match the Double Score. So I like that I'm all matchy-matchy. All right, so we're going to start by turning the machine on. I need to pair the headphones and pair the pinpointer to the Double Score. So that is one of the reasons why I brought all of the manuals out, just in case I have any issues. I can refer to the manual and troubleshoot. So I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up, and then we'll go ahead and start by turning the machine on. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on, and I believe it's a 3-second hold. Ooh, all right, so now it starts off default in park mode. So you can see right here, it is in park mode. There are 3 different modes for the Double Score. So you have park, field, and beach. Now this is a multi-frequency unit, or you can hunt in single frequency. Now I will be in beach mode today, so we will switch over to beach mode, but when you are in beach mode, you do not have the option of being in single frequency. It automatically defaults to multi-frequency and you cannot change it. So I think for my first hunt, I'm not going to mess with any other settings other than switching it to beach mode. I want to see what it does with the default settings without adjusting anything. I'm not going to adjust the discrimination, sensitivity, nothing like that. All right guys, so I'm having to reshoot some of the footage that I took at the beach because I had the camera mounted to my hat like I normally do, and you couldn't see what I was doing on the screen of the detector or the pinpointer. So I'm gonna go ahead and reshoot all of what I did right now. So I had to unpair the headphones from the machine and the pinpointer so that I could show you guys how to pair all of them together. So let's go ahead and do that. All right guys, so first in order to start pairing, we need to turn the machine on. So to do that, you just press this power button / settings button here, and it's just like 2 or 3 seconds. There we go. All right, so the machine automatically starts default in park mode. So for my hunt at the beach, I was going to be in beach mode, and to switch it over to beach mode, you just want to use the arrow keys here, left and right. And we're just going to double press it, and now we are in beach mode. So in beach mode, it defaults automatically to single frequency. Although you can do single frequency or multi-frequency, for beach mode it defaults to single and you cannot change it. All right, so now that it is in beach mode, we can go ahead and pair the headphones. So now you can do this in any mode. I wanted to show you guys how to switch over to beach mode, so that is what I did. So now we need to pair the headphones. So to pair the headphones, we got to start off by first turning it on. There's just an on-off switch down here, and I'm holding my GoPro on there so you can hear what the headphones say when I turn it on. So I'm just going to flip the switch to on.
Power on.
And it says something like power on or power up. It's hard for me to tell if it's power on or up. So the headphones are on now. So the headphones automatically turn on in Bluetooth mode. So they are trying to pair to a device. So now that the headphones are on and they are in pairing mode, we need to switch the detector over to Bluetooth so that we can go ahead and pair it to the headphones. So to do that, we are going to hit the settings and power button, and you will see a little display pop up down here. All right, so you can see the little display pop up down here. These are all of the different setting options. So we're going to go to Bluetooth, which is right here. And to do that, you just hit your arrow keys until you get to Bluetooth. So now Bluetooth has 2 options. It says 0, or if you hit the plus button, it'll switch up to 1. So 1 means that it is in pairing mode. And up here at the top of the screen, you can see the little headphone, and it has a little Bluetooth symbol right next to it. So now right next to that, it does say LL, which is for low latency. So now our headphones have been connected, and we are good to go there. So now we can move on to connecting our pinpointer. All right guys, so next we're going to go ahead and pair our AccuPoint to our headphones. So to do that, first we're going to start by turning on our AccuPoint. Okay, so now it is on, but because I am outside and because it's so sunny, you can't see what's on the screen. But there is a backlight on the screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on, and you won't be able to see what I'm doing until I turn on the backlight. So I went into settings mode, and now I'm going to scroll over to the blacklight or the backlight, and I'm there, and now I'm going to press and hold, and now I am in the backlight setting. So then I just press it, and now it has turned on the backlight. So now you guys can see it. So after 2 seconds after adjusting the setting, it goes back to kind of the main setting screen, and then 5 seconds after that, it goes back to the main home screen. So this is the main home screen. Now here is where you can actually see the color of the screen. So hang on, there you go. All right, so now you can actually see the colors. So the indicator bar is red, you've got a little battery bar up there that's in green, and then the rest of your settings there are in blue. So this is what the indicator screen on the AccuPoint looks like. So again, I think it's super cool that this is, well, one, that it has an indicator screen, and two, that it's in color. So now that we have the light on and you guys can see what's going on, now I'm going to go ahead and pair it to the headphones. So to do that, you need to press and hold the power/settings button, and you will see the little indicator bar light up. It'll go past the power button, and then it'll get into the settings option there at the end. So let me show you. So now we're in settings. So now we need to scroll over to the Bluetooth setting. Whoops. So if you don't do anything, within, I think it's 2 seconds, it'll go ahead and default back to the main screen. So let's go ahead and go back in again. All right, so now I'm going to scroll over to Bluetooth. So we're at it. So now I'm gonna press and hold, and now we are in Bluetooth. So now you can press the button to do headphones and speaker, or nothing. So I just want headphones, I think. So we'll start with just headphones for now. So 2 seconds, it goes back to the main menu, and then 5 seconds, it goes back to the main screen. So we are at the main screen. So now we just need to wait for it to actually connect to the headphones. So now for the initial pairing, it will take a couple of minutes to pair to the headphones. Let me turn that screen back on for you. So I am waiting for the headphones to indicate that it has paired with the pinpointer. All right, so I do believe the headphones have paired. So now let's go ahead and test it out. So I am facing my tripod here, and it is coming through the headphones. All right, so now before you begin the pairing mode for your AccuPoint to your headphones, you need to make sure the metal detector is turned off. Otherwise, the AccuPoint will not pair with the headphones. So just make sure your machine is off, and you should be good to go. All right guys, so that is it. The headphones and the AccuPoint are both paired, and the Double Score and the headphones are paired. So back to the regular video. There are 2 separate tones. So the first tone is from 1 to 10, and then the second tone is from 10 through 60 is our highest number over here. So like I said, I'm not gonna mess with anything. I wanna see what it does by itself. All right guys, so we are all set up and ready to go. So I wanted to do a test of a couple of things just to see what kind of number readings we get from the Double Score first before I start going out and looking for stuff. So I'm just smoothing out the sand here a little bit, and I brought a couple of goodies here. So I brought a couple of coins and 2 rings just so we can get an idea of the numbers. All right, so I've got a very nice looking dime. We've got a somewhat corroded quarter. This says, looks like it says 84. We've got a corroded nickel, a very corroded penny. So those are the coins, and then we'll come over here and we'll do our rings. Alright, so I've got, this one is 10 karat gold ring. Put that guy right there. And we've got a 925 silver ring. And yep, 925 silver ring. We'll put that right there. Alright, so let's see what kind of number readings we get. I'm just getting the sand off. Alright, so again, I've not messed with any of the settings. We are in beach. These are just the default settings for beach mode. Alright, so let's check out the dime. This is 46, 47. Pretty solid. Okay. And I'm just curious where on the coil we're getting readings. Pretty much everywhere, even on the very little tip right there. Yeah. Alright, so that's the dime, 46, 47. Let's switch over to the corroded penny. So we've got 37, 38. Yep, let's see how far up. So the farther away it is, the numbers are starting to jump around a little bit. So I can still hear it. I know you guys probably can't hear it. Like even right here, I'm getting faint hints. And that's got to be at least 8, 9, maybe 10 inches above it. Getting faint hints. I wasn't getting a number readout. So right there, no more hints. It's barely like a threshold sound and a number readout. So that's pretty good. All right, so let's come check out the quarter. So quarter, solid 50. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh, now it's jumping about 49.50. Okay, let's check out the nickel. So 22, 24, 22, 23, 24, right around in there. Okay, now let's check out the 10 karat gold ring. Oh, look at how low that is. 18. Yeah, 18, 19, 20, right around in there. Yeah. The sound is the same as the coins. It's the same tone. So let's check out the silver ring. Silver is much higher. Silver 40, 41. I saw a 39 in there. Yeah, solid 40, 41. All right, so let's see. Dime, 46, 47. Quarter, 49.50. Nickel, 23.24. Penny, 37.38. The gold was 18.19. Silver, 39, 40, 41. So we've pretty much got numbers across the spectrum for all of our different targets. I'm just surprised at how low of a number the gold was. I mean, most of the times the gold and the silver rings up, well, not the silver, but the gold rings up around the same as a nickel. So I'm kind of surprised that it was that significantly different. But yeah. So now we have an idea of what everything sounds like. Well, not sounds, because it was the same tone for all of the signals, but number-wise. All right, so I think we're good. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start checking out maybe some of the trees. I'm gonna hit some of the dry stuff first before heading down to the wet-ish areas and see what we find. Okay, guys, so I've got my first target here. Maybe. Well, there's something there. jumping all around. All right, so now the hard part of figuring out where my target is. Well, so now we got 34, 33, 35. So let's see. Okay, so I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I got it. I think I got it. So I don't think I immediately see. Wait, is that it? No. Alright, so it is something. Alright, let's get the pinpointer. Nope. So it was that thing. Yep. Whatever. Actually, you know what? I think this is part of a zipper pull. Yeah, I think that's what that is. It curves up and then the teeth go in here. This is the front and then this is the back. That's what that is. Yep. Alright. So, yeah, first target. Guys, we've got another target here. This is jumping around in the 40s. Jumping around in the 40s. I think I got it. I think it should be like right in here. Oh, I found it. I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of, I don't know, maybe a bead? Yeah, I don't know. So it's pretty good at finding relatively little targets. Let's see if that's it. Yep, that's it. There's a little blip of something over here. I feel like it might be deeper. Let's see if the pinpointer can see it. Yeah. Oh. It found it. Wow, okay, so it wasn't deeper, it was little. Little. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Alright guys, got another target here. This one kind of all over the place. 15, 25, 15, 25. I have noticed I can't get my scoop too close to it because it picks it up from far away. Where is it? Maybe it rolled in. Nope. Oh, wait, was it that? It was that. What the heck? Huh, I have no idea what that is. Okay, guys, so we're down by the water, and it's getting cloudy, but we're down by the water. I figure I'm just gonna get in the water, and we'll see how the detector handles the salt water. It's not being chattery right now, and nothing. Yeah, no chatter, no freaking out. Yeah, all right, good. So yeah, I'm gonna start detecting in the water. There's a bunch of kids here, so I don't know, we'll see how far I make it down. I assume it's a fishing weight. Alright guys, so here are my finds for today's hunt. So I really didn't find a whole lot, but what I did find was relatively small. Like everything was relatively small. So these two things here were the biggest things that I found. This is some kind of screw or bolt or something. I don't think it has any threads on it, so I'm thinking it probably came from like a beach chair. This is, I don't know, I thought it was maybe a fishing weight, but there's no holes or anything to run any kind of fishing line through it, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe if any of y'all are fishermen or whatever, you can tell me if that's what this is. It has a little bit of weight to it. This one I think is a piece of a pull tab. And then these, I don't know what these are. This maybe is some wire of some kind. Oh, I think this one actually is the one that I think might be part of a zipper pull. So I guess I know what that one is, but the rest of these I'm not sure. This one here, it's either a battery or a magnet. And I only say that because, let's see. Did you guys see that? How it just kind of got sucked over to it? And it's not this. Let me move that. Let's see. You can see it. Yeah. There, see? So it's either a battery or a magnet. And then I did find some jewelry out there. So again, both of these are super small. This I found in the water, and this was a pain to retrieve because it kept falling out of the scoop. So it's like a little tiny heart. I didn't find anything else. There was no chain or anything else, although in the area where I did find this, I was getting a lot of little hits. So possibly it's the chain from this, I'm not sure. And then I did find this little junker earring. This I found by a tree. So yeah, so those are all of my finds for today's hunt. Alright guys, so that's it for today's hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a great time out there using the Double Score. It's a great machine. I've got it actually sitting here in the garage drying. I just rinsed it all off. So I did take off the coil cover to make sure I cleaned underneath the coil, and you can see under here there are like some little openings here inside the coil. So if you guys have one of these, or if you're gonna get one and you're gonna do some beach hunting or even just, you know, dirt digging, consider taking off the coil cover so you can make sure you clean underneath that. So I do have this off. I've already scratched it up from the shells there at the beach. I don't know if you can really see that, but yep, I've got that drying. I did rinse off the pinpointer, and I took off the protective covers so that I can make sure I cleaned inside that. So this is all drying up. So I didn't find a lot of targets, but between getting everything paired up, getting to know the machine, figuring out the numbers on the display and what targets they might mean, By the time I actually started hunting, it was already a little later in the morning, and then there were a ton of people and a bunch of kids. And it wasn't until I was leaving the park that I saw like a school bus that said something like summer camp or something, so that explains all the kids. So I think I was only hunting for maybe an hour and a half tops, and then there was just way too many people, so I was like, all right, we'll come back another time. But the targets that I did find, while pretty much everything was trash, like I didn't find the usual pull tabs, bottle caps, foil bits, or anything like that, which was kind of surprising. But I also didn't really hit the trees like I normally do, which is where I usually find all of that kind of trash. So yeah, I liked the targets that I found today and was surprised at how small they were and how easy the double score picked it up. I mean, like, it was nothing. Now, granted, they weren't like screaming loud targets, so I figured they were either relatively small or kind of deep. Turns out they were relatively small. So yeah, I'm really surprised at kind of the small targets that this machine can pick up and how well it was able to pick it up. So I want to give a big shout out to Nokta for sending me the double score to try out, along with the headphones and the pinpointer and all of the goodies that came with it. So far I'm having a blast with this machine, and I can't wait to keep doing some more hunting with it. If any of you guys have the double score, tell me what kind of settings y'all tend to use at the beach. What do you find is the best as far as recovering good targets, bad targets, all the targets? Let me know what settings you guys use, and maybe I'll give those a try on my next hunt. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel yet, please make sure you do so by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.